You know, as humans, we have been blessed and granted with a certain intellect that no other mammal or creature walking on earth have. We are able to project ourselves into tomorrow, but also to project ourselves back into the past. And that is simply with the thought of mind, the state of our mindset, the state of where we place our thoughts at. We can actually mentally go to the future. We can actually mentally go to the past. But the one thing that I want to bring to your attention today is staying in the current moment, staying in a certain alignment. Now, while it is important that we do use this benefit to advance to the future and advance back to the past to grab certain concepts from the past and see ourselves in the place we need to be in the future, it's pivotal that we don't get caught up in the two. Today, I want to talk about surrendering to the moment. I know the term surrender is often used as bowing down, waving the white flag, to quit, suffering defeat. Today, I would like for you to look at surrender completely different. Sometimes surrendering can be the exact thing we need to do. Specifically, surrendering to the moment. Surrendering to our present state of being. Surrendering to where we're at right now in life. We're not looking forward to 5-10 years ago, not looking in the past, but staying right in the moment. And allowing the moment to teach you. Entrenching yourself in the moment so that you can learn everything you need to learn during this phase of your life. So you have to live in your now. You have to live in your truth. You have to seize this moment because this moment is the only thing that's certain. See, going to the past, you see mistakes or blunders you may have made in the past. You see where you used to be at and you see where you're at now. You see the progression over time. But sometimes you get stuck in the past and start remembering, your accomplishments and get settled in your present. That you feel as though you already fulfilled everything you need to do. While the present moment that's facing you is requiring you to take action. See, sometimes your past can prohibit you from taking action. When you're glorifying yourself and looking at your victories, which isn't a bad thing, this got to be compartmentalized right. See, sometimes being so caught up in my future allowed my present to feel as if I was in turmoil. But it wasn't that my present was that bad. It was the fact that my future I knew was so bright. And I was always looking forward to it, always ready to walk in it, ready to have the feeling, ready to have that possession I wanted, ready to accomplish the goal, ready to overcome the struggle and walk in my brighter days. But you got to come back here and live here. And if you continue to stay in the future, you're always going to continue to reflect and compare it to the present. We are never to neglect the past or the future, but only utilize it for our benefit. See, it's cool to go to the future, it's cool to go to the past, but you got to make sure you stay present. You got to stay presently aligned with yourself in this season so you can actually achieve them things you see in your future. Because if you continue to stay in your future is going to continue to creep up on you, inch by inch, day by day. You got to trigger something within yourself to start getting momentum builders. Start doing that one thing that help you gain momentum. Doing that next thing that help you continue the momentum. Continue to meditate on your future briefly. Come back in the present. See, some opportunity that's presented to you, you won't be able to have your thoughts elsewhere. It's going to require you to be locked in and focused and committed to the process. See, whether you know it or not, your energy is dispersed when you're not dialed into the present. Sometimes you will need defocus to get things of worthiness completed. Some opportunities you might not need to dial in completely to get it done. But the big opportunities that we've been waiting for, the things we know that's going to get us to the next level, that part of the game that's going to be a pivotal turning point for us, that's going to require ultimate focus. You simply just want to be. And that's a powerful move for a human being. Whether it's good or bad, you accept every part of life. See, when you stay in that moment, you begin to understand that the losses is just as great as the wins. Go ahead and look at that bright future that's inside of you, and then come back and dominate the moment and get it done. You go ahead back to that past, and then remember why you got here. Remember them challenges that you overcame back then. You might be presented with similar challenges. You know you're here for a reason. You know you got a purpose and mission. You know what's unrevealed to the world about yourself, or what you need to do, or what direction you need to go in to obtain what you want. If this is your first time tapping into my YouTube channel and you made it to the end of this video, my name is Daquan Skills. I'm an author and a speaker. I have 2 books out, Keys to the Game and It Goes to in the Mail. They're in the description box below. And for those of us who are willing to surrender in our present moment and live in our truth, to ensure that we seize the moment and capitalize on that opportunity when it comes, greatness awaits.